morning, Hawks. Before I begin to tell you my story, let me just tell you there will be a question at the end for you to answer. Since our theme is Once Upon a Hawk, in fairy tales there's sometimes a dragon that the characters have to battle. I would like to share with you today the dragon that I battle, which is the dragon of depression. Growing up, I came from a normal family, middle class, 4 brothers, no sisters, and 2 parents that have been happily married now for 51 years. School was such a fun place for me to be. I had a lot of friends, did a lot of sports. But what people didn't realize or know about me was that I was kind of like an overachiever, perfectionist. And what I would do is I would have to get straight A's. To me, a B was not an A. To me, a B was an F. Or if I took 3rd place in my sporting event, to me that I became in last place. My senior year, though, I was named and voted class clown. But what people again didn't understand was how I was in school was not the way I was at home. I was putting on a mask for people. When I would go home, I would sit there and cry all night long and just feel very hopeless. I did not let that side show for my friends or my family because I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I thought it'll just go away. I really thought depression was just a cold. And like I just said, I thought it would be, okay, maybe a week and it'll go away, but it didn't. It actually got worse. There would be days that I did not want to get up. There would be days that I would not shower, I would not eat, or anything. Later on, after high school, I attended college and I graduated. The whole time I was still battling the dragon of depression. After I graduated, I was very lucky to land a full-time job. However, my depression almost cost me my full-time job because I was calling in a lot. Again, I'd go days without showering, eating, crying, just laying in bed. And people would say to me, come on, get up, it's not that bad. But to me, it really was. I just couldn't fight it anymore. I couldn't fight the mask, I couldn't put on the mask anymore, and I just didn't want to be here. That scared me. So I finally had the courage to go talk to my parents about it. And with the help of them, we went to some professionals, and that's when I realized that I am battling depression. I also realized that it's not my fault. At first I thought it was my fault. It's not my fault. Nothing I did, ate, or anything caused me to have to live with depression. But I'm going to share with you these 4 words that do help me get through my depression. First one is faith. That's just the faith that I have, and that really pulls me through. Next one is love. The love for my family and my friends, co-workers, etc. is what pulls me through, especially the love from my twin. Hope. Hope is so important to me because I know there are going to be bad days, but the hope is the good days outweigh the bad days. And I also have hope because now I know I can still continue making memories. The last one is strength. I had no idea what inner strength I had inside of me until I had to battle this dragon. I will tell you, it is not without professional help am I to overcome this depression. It is cliche, but there are good days and there will always be bad days. The best part, though, is the good days outweigh the bad days. Again, with the love and support of my family and friends, I never realized that inner strength that I had. There is a quote that I would like to share with you, one of my favorite quotes. Sometimes the strongest among us are the ones who smile through silent pain, cry behind closed doors, and fight battles nobody knows about. What I use to fight is very simple. The dragon has a fire. That's how the dragon feeds. Well, I've taken that fire from that dragon, and I've used that fire inside of me, and that's what I use to fight my depression. All of us have a fire inside of each and every one of us. Also, all of us don't realize some of the stuff that we fight behind closed doors. So, if you need to, at all times, take that inner strength and that fire that's inside of you and use it, because we all have it. So Hawks, this brings me to the last question that I told you I wanted to ask. Those of you that have had me as a teacher, or have me right now, and those that just know me from Pocahontas, without knowing the dragon that I have to fight, if I was in a room of 10 people, would you have been able to pick me out as the one that struggles with depression? So again, keep that fire inside of you. Times are going to be tough, but that's when you have to really use that fire and fight through. We all have an inner light, and it needs to shine through.